Hey there crafters, welcome back to Gina C Creates. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Halloween wreath till death do us part using Dollar Tree materials. Plus my free download of the Death Do You Part banner. Here are a few supplies I'm using. I grabbed 2 of the black glitter branches. They are in the Halloween floral section. And then I have 1 of the red eucalyptus leaves branch. And of course, you'll need 2 of the Halloween skeletons so we can make our couple to sit inside our wreath. And then I am using a wreath ring from Dollar Tree as well. It is the 18-inch. And then I grabbed a scarf from there as well because I didn't like any of their black tools, so I just went with the scarf. And you'll need 4 bunches of these Halloween roses. So first thing we're going to do is take the tags off the skeleton, and then we are going to cut off the plastic ring on top of the skull. And I am going to take these down to the garage and we are going to spray paint them because I want them to have like a white finish, and these ones are more of a greenish gray color. So I just grabbed some of my matte white spray paint, and you can use acrylic paint if you want these white, or you can leave them as is just to cut down on cost. You'll also need some glue sticks, a glue gun, and you'll need some type of string or ribbon to hang your wreath. You can also use a wreath hanger, so it's definitely up to you how you want to hang your Halloween wreath. You'll need 2 popsicle sticks, and then you'll need my printable from GinaCCreates.com. It's free. You're just going to need to provide your email address. Here's how my skeletons came out. I just did a fast light coat, so it really didn't get all the edges, which is fine because it gives it that Halloween look with having different shades and cracks on the skeleton. And now we're going to start putting together our wreath. So we're going to take that wreath ring and make sure we take all of the tags off of our products. And with our black scarf, we're just going to fold it in half to make it like into a ribbon type width. And we're just going to wrap it around our ring. And I start at one of the metal brackets and it should go all the way around halfway. And then you're just going to hot glue it in the back to hold it down in place. And then just make sure we're hiding the glue marks and hiding the ends. And then next we are going to take off all of our stems to each of the rose branches. So you could just score it with your scissors and then it will be able to break off easily. So you should have 4 roses on each bunch and 2 spider branches. And then we're also going to take apart our black glitter branches. And before we put this together, we're going to add a hanger on the back side of the wreath. I wish I had prettier ribbon, but I just found my twine, so I'm just going to use that so I can hang it. But you can pick what kind of ribbon you want to use to glue to the back so you can hang your wreath, or you can just use a wreath hanger. So next we're going to grab our roses and we are going to place them on the front bottom of the wreath. And you can see that the wreath ring is divided into 4 sections on the bottom half. So I'm just separating my roses so I can put 4 in each of the sections. So I'm doing 2 with the eyeball and then 2 without. And then I'm taking the stem of the rose and I'm wrapping it around the metal rings. And then I'm using some hot glue to hold it in place so it can stop it from turning. And I'm just spreading these out, like placing 2 in the center and then 1 on each side. And it's okay if there's some gaps because we're going to go back and fill those in with the branches. And just be careful when using your hot glue because it is extremely hot and you don't want to burn your fingers. So just make sure you are using the product to push it and hold it into place and not touching it directly. Next, we're going to take those spider branches that we got off the rose bouquet, and we are just going to put them in the gaps between each rose and spread them out on the bottom half. And then we are just attaching it by winding it around the wire ring like we did the roses and using some hot glue to hold it into place. And then we're going to take our glitter branches and we are just going to put them at the top part of the roses first, and then we're just going to spread them going down to the bottom of the ring. And just be careful with these branches. They do have a lot of glitter on them and it comes off on your hands, on your table. So you might want to spray them with some clear sealer first so the glitter doesn't get everywhere. And then we are just going to take our eucalyptus branches and add them in as well. This wreath already looks great as is, but now it is time to print out that free banner printable from GeniuslyCreates.com and the little hearts for the skeleton. And we're just going to cut these out with a pair of scissors, and just make sure you cut off that black line so we don't have it on the white part of the banner. And then next we are going to take our popsicle sticks and we are just going to glue it to the bum of the skeleton using hot glue. And this is just going to act as a support so they do not fall off your wreath. And then once those are done drying, you can add the little black hearts to the chest of the skeleton. And now we can assemble the last pieces of our Halloween wreath. And we are going to start with one skeleton, and that popsicle stick is going to go right behind the metal wire. And then the bottom is going to slip into the back bottom ring. So it goes over the top ring, and then the popsicle stick sits under the bottom metal ring. So it won't fall forward, and you can also use some hot glue to hold them in place to keep them from moving. So I kind of overlapped the skeleton so it could be like she's sitting on his lap, and then you can arrange the arms and head how you like. I have them facing each other so you can use some hot glue to keep their skulls from turning, and then just arrange the arms as you wish. And then we are going to curl our paper of our banner just to give it some texture. And then you can figure out where you want this placed. I tried a couple of different spots just to see how it looks. So definitely put them where you like. I chose to put them at the top of the wreath running across, and I just used some hot glue on one side to hold them down in place. And this is how my Death Do Us Part Halloween wreath came out using the Dollar Tree items. Let me know how you like it and if you plan on making it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.